Hi, welcome back to Show and Sell. My name is Scott. On today's video, I'm going to be showing you the first BAM autographs box. Before I do that, because this is going to be a short video, if you like these videos, please hit like. If you'd like to see more of them, hit me up in the comments, tell me. And if you do not like these videos, and this is far more important, also hit like and then go down to the comments and tell me why. It's the only way I'm going to learn. All right, after all the pandering out of the way, let's get to it. I received a couple of nights ago a package. I didn't know what it was immediately. And when I walked out to the box that evening, here it was. And I only knew that it was the, what I assume was, at first glance, I thought it was an insert or something from the original BAM box. As the subscription boxes sometimes do, something will be missing in your box. Sometimes you're aware of it, sometimes not. And a month, 2 months, 3 months later, you'll get a package in the mail, and it'll be some, tchotchke, something small that frankly, if you're like me, you forgot that it was even coming. So that was my first reaction when I saw the little baggie in the box. It's the same. The color is the same. It has the same return address. And then I thought, is this the BAM autograph? And I can only assume it was. One of the things that set the BAM box apart in its previous incarnation was that the box itself was nicer than your typical. It's sort of like the Legion of Collectors or the Marvel Collector Corps. Every month the box is a little different. They actually kind of went that extra step to make it more than just a brown box. And BAM box, of course, was black, and when you opened it up, it had the black tissue paper on the inside. So to just get a poly bag, basically a bubble mailer, was a little disappointing, particularly when they're going to be sending autographs. Now, I want to stress that the autograph itself was not damaged, but it easily could have been. And as I understand it, generally, when things like that happen, when something gets damaged for a unique signing, unless they have a few scattered around the office, you're kind of, out of luck. They're obviously going to refund the difference or maybe give you a future box or something, but you may just not get that particular autograph. So honestly, I was kind of disappointed to see that it was just a bubble mailer as opposed to a box, even if it's only in the perception. That's a long way to just get to the point. I think they should have sent it in a box. I think they should have just kept the same format that they did, with the previous BAM box. Just send it in a hard, thin case, kind of like a comic book mailer. Anyway. It had no inserts. There was no tissue paper. There was nothing that's saying that this is what it is or first subscription. It was just, like I said, my instinct was that this was just something that they had forgotten to send previously. It did have a little cardboard back, so it was stiff. And another thing that I do like in general about the BAM box was that when they would send you an autograph, it would be in a large top loader to protect the signature, to protect the autograph. But it doesn't do a lot of good if it gets crunched in the mailbox. It is Beckett. It was Beckett witnessed. It has a little notation in the corner. And not to keep you in suspense any longer, but the first autograph for BAM box, or rather for BAM autographs, is Robert Carradine. I can get it focused there. Robert Carradine from the famous Carradine family. John Carradine, the father, who some of you may know. One of his more famous roles was he was in The Grapes of Wrath with Henry Fonda. Very famous family. David Carradine was in Kung Fu, Kill Bill. Keith Carradine, another actor in the same family. Great actor. I honestly think so. Robert Carradine, I think, is a really good actor. He benefited from and suffered from the same thing. Two sides of the same coin. He was in Revenge of the Nerds, which I've always thought was funny. I was in the demographic, when it came out. It's safe to say it's a comedy that would not get made today. Probably politically, it's way on the other side of political correctness. Hats off to Bandbox for deciding to choose that particular franchise. I mean, like I said, it's not popular. It's not woke. It's not a great photograph. If you're going to choose a franchise, particularly one where the actor is with another actor, I don't know. It feels like they could have taken a still from a better still, a better image from the movie. I know that there were some other. This was just one option, not an option, but they had 3 or 4 photographs that they were using to have him sign. This was just one of them. It's not the best. I believe the other actor's name is Anthony Edwards from ER. Considering he didn't sign, it's just I feel like they could have chosen a better photograph. Like I said, while I like Revenge of the Nerds, it strikes me as an odd selection for their first BAM autographs box. I want to stress that everything that I'm saying has nothing to do with the actor Robert Carradine. He got really famous, and Revenge of the Nerds was incredibly popular at the time. Robert Carradine also appeared in one of John Wayne's last movies, The Cowboys. He's a good actor. He's a great actor. Honestly, I feel like he's been underused the last 20 years. But it's just an odd. There were several. It almost feels like the whole box was just kind of thrown together. The packaging, the choice of photographs, the choice of subject. Nothing against the actor, but the choice of focusing on this particular one. I would almost prefer with him either something that's identified that it was Revenge of the Nerds. There's a couple of famous images like the one that was used on the movie poster where he's holding, I think, panties. Or just him standing in front of something that says Revenge of the Nerds in front of the fraternity symbol. Even an 8x10 of, like a still of him as an actor, the resume, the typical resume actor's pose, where on the side, maybe they have 2 or 3 of his more famous roles. I guess actors don't really do that anymore, but there was a time when, every actor had an 8x10. I actually went and checked. The box itself costs $40 for there are 2 tiers of service. There's the first tier, which is basically an 8x10, and then there's this second tier, which is, I think, an 11x14. That you have chances at chase autographs and whatnot. But when I saw this, I was like, what is his autograph selling for? So I went and looked on eBay. I searched for sold comps. It's not bad value. They didn't undervalue the box. It's right at about where where the where his autographs sell. Unfortunately, while there are a number of autographs, I think it could very well be that because of the number of signatures, or because of the number of autographs that hit the market at the same time, that this could tank the value of the autograph. Just the fact that they sold, let's say 1,000 or 2,000 boxes. Heck, if it's 500 boxes, and 100 of those people throw their listings up over the next year on eBay, for an actor such as this, it may not hold its value. It currently is right at probably about the max of what you could get for it. Meaning, if I sold this, I could probably get whatever money I would lose would be like in fees and transaction fees and postage and things like that. But overall, it's about a $35 autograph. I'm just kind of disappointed with the whole thing. I thought it was going to be a much shorter video than it is. I really hope they pick it up in the next box. When the BAM box was going the first, for the length of my subscription, I always said the same things. I wasn't a fan of pins. I wasn't a fan of the art prints. I was only in it for the autographs. And now that they're focused on the autographs, I felt like they sort of got up to the... If Robert Carradine... If this had been the offering 3 or 4 months in, I probably wouldn't have felt as strongly about it. But I feel like they should have come out of the gate a little stronger. Frankly, if it was me, I might have even have planned on losing more money in the first box and really giving the audience a wow of getting maybe 2 of the actors, maybe getting a better picture, maybe a better box that you presented in. I don't know. What did you think? Did you get the BAM box? Would you get the BAM box? Did you feel like I did, that or did you say no? I was completely happy, or possibly, Scott, why would you spend $40 for an autograph that could have been? Go down to the comments and let me know. Oh well, I am going to continue subscribing. So if you want to see more of these videos, hit subscribe. I have a bunch of other videos. Check out my channel. A lot of different things. Marvel Collector Course subscription boxes, yard sales. I have a bunch of videos coming up where I'm going to be unboxing some graded cards that I'm getting back from the PSA. It's a thing. Well, I'm not quite sure how to sign off. I feel like there wasn't as much of a punch in this one, with just, like I said, they took me up to the mountain and they didn't do whatever. What are you gonna do? Not everything's everything. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott. We'll see you next time.